Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I am so obsessed with how this turned out. This is definitely Blue Christmas inspired makeup. I wanted to change up the game. Like a lot of people do very similar green, red inspired makeup looks, but I kind of wanted to stand out the crowd a little bit today and do more of a blue makeup look. I don't really see too many of these often. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. All right, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face first. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Mercier Hydrating Pure Canvas Primer. So I'm going to start off with this, and this is a very hydrating primer, and yeah, I need all the hydration on my face, especially around this time of the year. I feel like my skin has just been so dry and like kind of like congested lately. Like I feel like I need to honestly schedule a day to like have a facial or something, like, because I just need like all this stuff like out of my face. Like I've been like under a lot of stress lately and stuff, and I was just like, I just need like a good spa day to like really like cleanse my face, because my face has been so like congested and all over the place. So now that we've primed our face, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So I actually have been using, so I've been going back and forth with the Benefit pomade, but recently I've been using a lot more of the Makeup by Mario his brow pencil. And so it looks like this, and his brow gel. So I've been using this and this to do my brows, and honestly I feel like I've been doing my brows so much more quicker with these two products alone. Yeah, I kind of want to have more like a just a natural kind of brow today, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. And yeah, I just like to start like more towards the end of the brow and then kind of like work my way up. So I'm just gonna start like on this side of the brow, just like shading it in, like in any areas that I feel that are sparse. This method, I'm not using too much of a technique. It's just more like filling in my brows where I feel like it's a bit more sparse, and just starting more at the end of my brow. So yeah, so I'm just starting right here. And then of course we're going to go ahead and clean that up with our concealer afterwards. Just get it nice and shaded in. And then I like going like a little bit underneath the middle to end part of the brow, to kind of just pull everything in together. Yeah, I really love this product. Like it's just super quick. Like look how quick it was to fill that in. Like usually sometimes with like the thinner brow pencils it takes a little bit longer to be a little bit more precise with your brows, but this is just like if you don't really care as much and going more for like a natural brow, I think this is like really awesome. By the way, I love Makeup by Mario. Like the way he does makeup is just like unreal. He literally like does amazing makeup, and I just love his technique. You know, he was doing kind of like he does like trainings on like his master classes. I would love to go to that master class to like really like understand more like his technique and like what works best for certain like, you know, skin types, skin tones, and like, you know, different ways to do makeup. Like I always love learning different ways and like different techniques. I feel like makeup is something like you're always constantly learning, because things are always evolving. Like people do their makeup differently every year, and like there's different trends and stuff like that. So I just like love seeing like how people do their makeup and like what works best for them, or like what works best when they do makeup on others. So yeah, I'm just brushing the front part of my brow with the spoolie to kind of, you know, disperse the product closer to the inner part of the brow. See how I don't really put as much product in the beginning because I don't want it to be like super harsh, obviously. And then I'm just putting just a little bit there. Now that we got our brows pretty much filled in, I like to clean them up with some concealer just so they're a little bit more perfected. Go in with like either your concealer or foundation shade just to kind of clean them up. I love using my MAC 212 brush, which is like a brush like this. That's nice and flat to go around your brows to clean up any harshness around the brows. And I'm going in with my NYX concealer to clean that up. And this is the HD concealer in the shade 4.5. I'm always using this concealer. This is going to be like my concealer for life as long as they don't discontinue it. I just like to get a little bit of the product on my brow and then literally just, I like to start more like right here, not like so much in the beginning, but like right here, and just clean that up ever so slightly. Just so like your brows look a lot more uniformed. Underneath the brow and then the front. And then same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with his brow gel, which I love, to just kind of set my brows in place. And I just kind of like to pull like the front pieces up a little bit and then the rest down. So yeah, our brows are done. So now we can go ahead and go in with our eyes. So I'm going to go in with the, again, another product from Makeup by Mario. I'm going to go in with the Master Eye Prep and Set in medium to set my eye base. And I like going in with this shade right here to just apply this all over my eyelid so we have a nice base for our shadow. I like to go in with the powder that's in the palette as well to just kind of set that base as well. So nothing's like going anywhere, everything's just kind of like staying in place. Using two palettes today. I'm gonna go back and forth with the Morphe. This one is the 35V Stunning Vibes palette. So we are doing a nice blue eye today. We're gonna give all the blue festivities in this tutorial. So we're gonna be using a lot of like those shades, a little bit of shadows in this HBH Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. This is in volume 2. I might pull a little bit of these blue shades as well. So I might go in between both of those. This is actually going to be the inspiration today. I found this on Instagram. I think like a makeup artist did this. I don't know if she actually did this herself. But yeah, we're going to be doing like a blue type of eye today. We're going to be giving all the blue vibes in this video. So that's our inspiration. So I'm going to be pulling off from that. Okay, so I am just going to go ahead and go in a little bit with this shade right here. Just kind of like a more neutral shade, and apply this all over the crease area. And I'm just taking my B Bella brush in RG213, just like a nice fluffy blending brush to apply all over your lid. Basically, we just want to like prep those deeper shades for some color. We are just going to go ahead and jump right in to the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the B4 shade. It's that nice blue shade right there, to just kind of blend this first on the crease area. I'm taking my Morphe M441 brush, and also another fluffy blending brush. Oh, we're going to start on the outer part of our eye. This up onto the crease. I'm going to go in with C3 from the ABH palette a little bit. So it's a little bit more, this one was more like an aqua type of blue. This one's a little bit more deeper. We're going to go in with that shade C3. and literally apply the shadow kind of like on that same area where we applied the previous shadow. To go ahead and jump into the Morphe palette again. So we're going to go in with the shade Hit It Off, which is also more like a navy type of blue shade. And we're just, like I said, we're just kind of building up the crease with the blue because there's a lot of blue shadow on the eye. So we're just kind of intensifying the makeup. We're going to go in with this shade. I'll show it to you guys. This is called Hit It Off. Honestly, this look is very simple. You're just intensifying the shade more and more. But I like to kind of using different shades of that color to kind of like bring out the eye and just make it more uniformed. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Applying this again where we applied the other shadows. But the colors, as you can see, the colors are pulling a little bit out more. So that's what we want. We want this look very glam and pigmented. So now we actually are going to go in with a deeper blue. Go in with the color Fling. And this is definitely more like a dark navy blue shade. It's this one right here. We're going to go in with that. And then this color, we're going to concentrate more on the outer part of the eye mainly. So on this area of the eye. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M452 brush to kind of just start blending some product out. I'm just going to blend some of the product, some of the shadow that's like at the top, just so everything's like nice and blended. Ahead and do like our lids. So we're going to go in with the shade Stud, which is more like a blue with shimmer. Super pretty. And I'm actually going to spray my brush with this color just so we can intensify that shimmer a bit more. So I am grabbing my Morphe G14 brush. You can grab a brush, anything that's like flat for the lid. Using my e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist to spray that and just apply this on the lid. Oh yeah, that is blue. That is blue AF. Super pretty. You can also use your finger too, but I just don't like getting my hands dirty when I'm doing makeup. Apply it on the other side. It is really pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my brush that I use to kind of blend my shadows. I'm just gonna use that again to blend my shadows so they're just nice and more seamless. Kind of blend the edges out a bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our face. We'll go back in with our lower lash line and finish up the eyes in a little bit. I just want to go ahead and get started with the face. And for today, I am gonna be using one of my favorite foundations literally ever. This one is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Foundation. This was like her first foundations and it's amazing, gives amazing coverage, perfect for like any occasion. It just looks flawless on the skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shake that up. And the brush I'm using today for my foundation is the IT Cosmetics Buffing Mineral Foundation Brush in 206. So I love the brushes that are nicely densely packed for foundation. We're just going to go ahead and apply that on our face. Foundation just pulls everything together. Foundation in general just pulled everything together. Now that I'm not looking so crazy, all right. Make sure to pull your foundation down your neck just so everything pulls evenly. I'm actually going to go in with two concealers today. I'm going to go in with, of course, my NYX concealer to kind of even everything out, and also with the Anastasia Beverly Hills new concealer Magic Touch in the shade 8. I've already used this concealer and I love how full coverage it is, and it just honestly works really well with the foundations I have, and just works really well to conceal. So we're going to be going in with that today. So yeah, just apply this in the areas you want to conceal and bring forward. I like to put it under my eyes, forehead, chin area. I'm going in with the NYX concealer, clean up the shadow a bit, and literally apply it on the other points of my face. A little bit on the nose as well. I definitely need to get some type of treatment on my face. I've been breaking out like crazy. Not good. Not good. I'm going to be using my Morphe G2 brush. Just a nice brush like this, kind of like a dome shaped brush to blend out your concealer on your face. Got me dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Got me dripping in finesse. You know, you know. That song was like literally like my favorite song ever when it came out. I mean, it's still my favorite song ever. It's just like a nice party song. Bruno Mars is just everything. Get nice up in those under eyes. So we're gonna go in with one of my favorite setting powders, the Mercier translucent setting powder. This just works really great for setting your makeup and making everything look nice and seamless. So we're gonna go in with that. I actually heard about this powder first from Amrezy. She would rave about this all the time on her Instagram, and I remember she had like her own like blog at one point too, I think, and she would talk about this all the time and like rave how amazing it is. And she put me on, guys. Amrezy, I think, really did change the game of makeup and like Instagram for real. Like, she is an OG. Amrezy. So yeah, I'm just applying this all over the face. I'm also going to go ahead and bronze up my face. Today I'm going to be using the NUDESTIX Bondi Bay to bronze up the face. And just applying it as so. I know you guys seen this step a couple times, but I like to use the cream products first and then kind of set that with powder. And then I'm going to go ahead with my IT Cosmetics brush in 102. Looks like this to blend out my cream bronzer. I hate when my nose gets itchy when I'm like doing my makeup. I'm like, I don't want to sneeze. I don't want to mess anything up. Does anybody else feel that way? Let me know down below. The happens like all the time. Like I always feel like I have to sneeze when I'm doing my mascara and then everything gets fucked up. I'm like, oh my god. Everything's falling apart. I love using the Rare Beauty concealer brush to kind of blend out my like nose contour. Now we coming together. It's like once you bronze up the face, like it's over. Like we are like slowly looking like a human being, right? Yeah, I love that cream bronzer. It's like so smooth. It's like butter. It's like a butter, guys. But all right, and then to set that cream bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead in with my Fenty Beauty once again, and we going in with Hydrating, one of my favorite bronzers. Very nice and bronzy. I love it. I like going in with my MAC 160 brush, just an angled brush like this, to apply that. I'm just literally applying this directly on top of my cream bronzer. Just makes everything just look nice and evenly put together and natural. Now that we did like 10,000 steps, now that we did 10,000 steps, y'all, so we're gonna go back in to do our lash line, and we're gonna go in first with the Before shade, like the shade that we used earlier, that aqua blue, and I'm gonna be sticking with my detailed brushes. So my Be Bella Detailed Crease 132 brush, I'm gonna be going in with this to just go ahead and start smoking that out, and I'm gonna be applying this all under the lower lash line. Definitely want to tie the look as much as possible together. Ooh, we are blue. All right, and then I'm also going to go in with C3 in the palette as well, and apply this more on the outer part of the lower lash line. Don't poke your eye in the process. So I'm actually going to go in with this NYX eyeliner shade in Blue Trip. I'm actually going to put this on the lower lash line a bit. I kind of want to see how that looks. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of that. I just thought that would be cool. Okay, so continuing. So back to the Morphe palette, I'm going to go back in with Hit It Off, this shade right here, and continue to intensify the lower lash line. And just apply it again on the outer part of the eye. We're just deepening that up. We're also going to go in with a little bit of that shimmer that we applied on the lid called Fling, and apply that on the lower lash line. I'm actually going to be taking a tapered blending brush like this. I think this is from Sigma. And just kind of apply that all over the lash line, because we kind of want some glitter on the lower part of the lash line too. So we're going to do all of the above. All right, and then I also want to put a color on the inner part of my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the D1 shade in the Norvina palette. So this shade right here, and I'm going to spray my brush And the brush I'm using is the Sigma Firm Shader E57 brush. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm actually going to spray my full face with the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist to just give some more hydration on my face. And my brush. So we don't want to look, we want to give that hydration back on our face. Because we've been using a lot of powder. So I'm applying the shade on the inner part of the eye, like so. On the inner part of the lower lash line. We are blue. I'm blue. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee da da. Yeah, don't judge me, you guys. Alright, y'all know y'all be having fun when you do your makeup, so. Don't act like I'm crazy, okay? Don't act like I'm crazy. By the way, this Summer Fridays lip butter balm, whatever I bought, is really good. And yeah, I love this to hydrate my lips because my lips have been so dry. It's not like it's like super hydrating on the lips, guys. Like not like for real. Like it's really good. Like buy it. It's really good. So we are gonna go in with this new blush that I got from Kiko. I can't pronounce half of these names that these people come up with. We're gonna go in with Kiko Milano, I believe it's called. This one is their new this one's their new blush, and a Holiday Fable is super pretty. I love this. I think this is just a perfect shade for like glam and like everyday. This is in the shade Elegant Rose, and it's a super big blush pan size. This I actually just bought from Ulta. So I'm gonna go in with that with my blush brush. This one is the True Beauty Pro Angled Blush Brush. And just apply this on as blush. It's kind of like starting to like lift my blush more on like the temples of my face. So everything's just like nice and lifted. Beautiful. Oh, super pretty. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the nose, like on this part of the nose. Just to kind of. And then for highlight today, I'm actually going to be going in with the Hyper Real Glow from MAC. Called Flashy Ave, and then this one's called Rosy Glow. I'm going to go in with those two shades for my highlight today. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia A23 highlighting brush for that. On where I want that extra glow. These highlights are like super shimmery. That out with my finger. Here on my nose, all of my nose, on the top of my nose. I'm actually gonna apply a little bit of this highlight on my brow bone. We lit. My brow bone as well. Okay. Blend. Alright, so I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara as well as the new Rare Beauty mascara too. So I'm going to go in with those. I'm going to start off with the Rare Beauty one to coat my lashes. Oh yeah, I like this mascara. It definitely separates the lashes pretty well. Oh, it's super pretty. It's definitely nice mascara to separate your lashes. Not so much volume, I would say. But it's like very like a nice natural mascara. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal. Last Christmas, you gave me my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year. eyelids, guys. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Nobody gets it. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with my new liner I just got. This one's from Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with this to line my eyes. And this is how I do my eyeliner. I really love this eyeliner because I love the eyeliners that are like this. It just gives more preciseness. I love doing your eyeliner. I really like this liner. It's really good. So the lashes I'm going to be using today are these new ones I got from Sephora. This one's in the style French, and they're like very nice and wispy, but also gives like nice volume to the lashes. So I'm going to be going in with that for lashes today and apply our lashes. So now for lipstick, finally. We're going to go in with the Morphe Sweetheart Liner. It looks like this. We're going to do more of like a nude type of lipstick today. And we're also going to go in with the Huda Beauty Staycation lipstick as well. And let's go ahead and line our lips first. Y'all know that I love to overdraw my lips a tad bit, to just kind of give that plump look effect. And we're just following the natural shape of our lip and just filling that in. And also just going a little bit over and exaggerating that on the Cupid's bow. And the entire lip with the lip liner as well. Final step is the lipstick. I love how like thick the lipstick is. Super, super cute. I mean, of course, you can also put a nice like a lip gloss as well too, to kind of like enhance it. Actually might put on a lip gloss. I'm going to go in with a little bit of lip gloss too. This one, don't know if they still have available. This one was like one of their like mini, this one's from MAC. This is like one of their mini MAC lip glosses. Don't know if this is still available. This one's in clear water. It's kind of like just like a nice like shiny nude lip gloss would look really nice. Also going to go in with my new favorite Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like this just sets the makeup nice and evenly. It's a fine mist, so it just kind of gets where it needs to go. So I'm going to just apply that. And yeah, guys, this completes it. Alright, beauties, so this actually completes the final makeup look. I'm actually really impressed on how well it turned out. This is definitely blue Christmas inspired. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, make sure you like this video and subscribe down below to join the family. I would love to have you here on my channel so I can show you all the great products that I love and enjoy. I can't wait to see you guys all in my next video, so make sure you stay tuned. Bye.